Hey guys, it's Mia. Yes, I am finally back with a new video. It's been a while, but let's get started on this May box from Sketchbox. The first item we have is the Liquitex Acrylic Gouache in Titanium White. Acrylic gouache dries permanently while regular gouache can be reactivated with water. And I was wondering, if I mixed the acrylic gouache with the regular gouache, would the regular gouache still be able to be reactivated? To be honest with you, I didn't even experiment to see, but I'll tell you why later. We have a Magnani Toscana block. It's watercolor paper, and this block contains 15 sheets. We have a Copic liner in cobalt blue. I like fine liners and I use them a lot when I use markers or watercolor, but I can tell you I don't see myself using it for a gouache painting. Next we have a Sketchbox signature Tri-Wedge brush. I've never heard or seen a wedge brush before, but this brush is apparently good for creating different effects. You can even put 2 different colors on each side of the brush. Last, we have 4 tubes of regular gouache paint from Holbein, and the colors I have are light ochre, mitosis blue, hummingbird blue, and peony. Here is the sticker for the month. That was everything in the May Sketchbox, so let's get started playing around with these paints. As I usually do, I'm making a color wheel. It just makes sense to do so since I have this round watercolor paper, and when I'm finished painting, this is going to look like a real color wheel. But yeah, I'm just seeing what the colors look like when I mix them together. I didn't use the mitosis blue because it was way too light and it would have lightened the colors, but you know, that's what the titanium white is for. And I actually made a second color wheel and I mixed the titanium white into the colors and they all turned into these pastel shades, which is really cool. But I really like the colors I've mixed. They're very vivid. So before, I questioned what would happen if I mix acrylic gouache with regular gouache. Would the regular gouache be able to be reactivated with water? Well, I never bothered to find out because I realized that gouache isn't really my thing. In the past, I was interested in using gouache because, you know, I saw other people using it and they were creating beautiful artwork with it. But I always found it frustrating to use. It's cool that it's opaque, but at the same time, I didn't like that the paint would become reactivated if you put additional layers on top of it. And I told myself I just needed to have patience and practice more. I even went out and bought, you know, one of those Hemi gouache sets. I think there's like 50 colors in it or something. But I've had it for a year and I still haven't used it yet. So when I discovered acrylic gouache, I was definitely done with regular gouache. The acrylic gouache dried permanently and I could even put layers on top of it and it wouldn't reactivate. The only downside was that the acrylic gouache dries really fast. But other than that, I found it to be less of a hassle. The acrylic gouache I normally use is Turner's and the paint is creamy like toothpaste. And I think this is the first time I've used acrylic gouache by Liquitex. I find it to be very runny, so this isn't something I'll be purchasing on my own. Other than that, the May box was decent, and I'm glad I realized gouache is not for me, and that's okay. But that's the end of the video, you guys. Make sure you check out my Evolve playlist. I started the Evolve oil painting program last December and I have put in a lot of time and work, and that's why I haven't been posting videos consistently. And I'm actually taking a short break from Evolve before I start block 4, which is the final block of the program. But I have like 4 more art boxes I have to review before I get my August ones. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!